Now, I'm creating a little series on, transphobes, transphobia online, and their ignorance of anything to do with actual cis women, and their ignorance of basically everything and the lies they tell. This one's fun. So, this is someone trying to pretend to show empathy. However, they're lying about everything they say. It states, I listened to a trans woman describe how excruciating it was to dilate. She was tearing herself open for a year and they didn't believe she was in pain. Quote, it's normal, end quote. She had it done when she was barely legal. And the potential complications were severely downplayed. It turned out the tissue was webbing because of the stomach lining used in the surgery. She ended up choosing to let it close up and not go through another surgery. Well, that probably sounds really plausible to transphobes, except there is absolutely no surgery to create a vagina that uses stomach lining. Get a clue. Absolutely none. That's fully delusional as a statement. Terrifyingly so. Off to the ward with you, lady. Go enjoy your ward bed. And although I say lady, what woman have you ever heard use the expression barely legal? What kind of person uses that expression? What category of what is that related to? Barely legal. Prawn. If she is a woman and she's looking at barely legal prawn, I think someone should check up on her kids, but I very much suspect that's not a woman as it professes. It's another man, another bot farm man, whatever. By the way, I ran the bot test on it. It passed, so it's not a bot. It's just a bloke pretending to be a woman, probably somewhere in Russia or China. Although maybe not, because the English is quite fluid and more sort of like what you'd expect from a sort of semi-illiterate person who speaks English. But stomach lining. I am not a trans woman, but do you know what I do? I don't have a neo-vagine, but do you know what I do have? A brain and the ability to look things up. And this person didn't listen to any trans women describing how excruciating it was to do anything. Because if they'd have listened and that was true, they wouldn't be saying anything about stomach linings. For a start, would they? Because no surgery uses stomach lining. Categorically not. And if you're going to argue with me, you're going to get absolutely shredded. Because no, just no. Yes, internal parts can be used to create a neovagine, and none of them are stomach lining. Absolutely none. Anyway.